girls, it's Miss Katie and we're going to do a super fun science experiment today. Alright girls, so first things first is I laid out all of my materials. So we have our mason jar, I use a chopstick, I have some extra epsom salt. You can use either alum salt or just regular table salt as well. I just had this laying around, so I'm going to use this. Hot water, I went ahead and just put it in the kettle because it's a little bit faster. Otherwise, you can heat it on the stove with the help of an adult. Half a cup measuring, and the string that we want our crystals to grow on. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open up that salt. Give me a second here. All right. And we are going to measure out half a cup. Bear with me here. I'm doing it one-handed. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and measure out half a cup of that. So I recommend using Epsom salt if you have it, because it usually comes in larger quantities. A little bit easier to do than with table salt, but table salt works as well. So we're going to go ahead and put that in our jar. And we are going to add some hot water. Now the reason why we're doing hot water instead of cold water, is because when heat makes molecules move faster. So the molecules will vibrate. They'll go crazy. They'll like bounce around kind of like this, right? Like kind of crazy. That's what happens when things are hot. They have very, very high energy. When things are cold, it's a lot lower energy, right? So they're lower energy, they're not moving around as much, they're more solid. When you heat up the salt molecules, they're going to be really high energy, really, really crazy, right? They're going to be bouncing around. However, when they start to slow down, there's more salt, there's going to be more salt in the water than there is water, and so it's going to become a bit unstable. So what they're going to do is they're going to latch onto the string, right? The string that we're going to use here, they're going to latch onto this. And that's how we're going to make our crystal. So make sure your jar is heat safe. So glass would be the best. We're going to fill it up a bit. All right. And we're going to stir. I'm just going to go ahead and use the chopstick that I already have. So we want to stir and stir and stir until we see no more grain. So I still see some. Still stirring, still stirring. Okay, I think it needs a little bit more water. Just gonna put a little bit more water in there. Okay. I can still, you can't really see it on camera, but I can feel the little grains in there. Okay. So what we're doing now is we're making it into a solution, which means that the salt molecules are being dissolved by the water molecules. Okay, I think it says to add just a little bit more. You want a little bit more grain, so I'm just gonna eyeball it here. All right, I'm gonna say just a little less than the actual half a cup. Go ahead and add some more. You want it really salty, like saltier than the ocean salty. That's gonna be what grows your crystals. There we go. I think that feels about right. All right, now the next step is we're gonna have the string that it's gonna grow on. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna tie it to the chopstick, and bear with me here, I need two hands to do this, so just hang tight. All right, so just tie a simple knot. I'll show you here in just a second. You want to make sure that the string doesn't touch the bottom, because then it's not going to form as nice of crystals, because it's still going to be touching the glass. You want them to be kind of free hanging. All right, Thanks for bearing with me here. So we have the string, we have it tied on, and we are gonna go ahead and just put it in there like that. And we're gonna leave it. Now you don't wanna touch it. Oop, yep, you don't wanna touch it. So I'm gonna leave it here in my kitchen. Now it's gonna take a couple of days at least. All right, so you guys gotta be patient. You gotta be patient in your observations. So give it a couple of days, right? I'm gonna check back in here and show you guys how it's gonna look on my end. Just keep watching it and you'll see that they will start to form crystals. If you wanted to, you could, while we were stirring, you could add in some food coloring as well if you want colors. But I'm just gonna keep mine plain and I'll check back with you guys and show you how it looks. Bye.